What's going on, my sewer rats? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the sewer, welcome. My name is Damien Lee, and today we're going through r/brand-new-sentences to find some words strung together for the first time ever in the wild. But before we do that, if you want to see Reddit content every single day, be sure to subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. That means it don't cost you a dime, baby, and it helps me out big time. Now let's make some brand new sentences. So, I'm currently working at a law firm. And the other day, one of the attorneys was talking to me, and he mentioned that he's, quote, not very confrontational. And I was like, you are a lawyer? And he said, yeah, but in court there are rules. I can argue with some schmuck in a suit in front of a judge, no problem. But when I leave the courthouse and go home, I'm not gonna argue with my wife about dinner. There are no rules in the kitchen. I would die. I mean, hey, he's not wrong. There are no rules in the kitchen. He's absolutely right about that. Say one wrong thing and get a chef knife in the jugular. You ever been threatened with a paring knife?
If you are ugly, you are ugly. There is nothing like inner beauty. Do you see short people going around saying they got inner height? I bet you don't. Hey, yo, where my inner height? Bring out your inner 6'4", king. I know you got it in you.
No smart appliances in this house. Absolute moron appliances only. My toaster is there to make bread hot, not to tweet what time I ate breakfast or whatever the f. Don't need my goddamn microwave to snitch to the NSA.
If I am somehow forced to own a smart appliance,
like you do to the lack of availability, I will figure out how to take the computer out and make it dumb. Lobotomize your coffee maker. Take an ice pick up there and just f it shit up. Ruin its day. Steamroll your printer. Hey, no offense, but I'd rather run my left tit through a shredder than be in an open relationship. Hey, look, different strokes for different folks. If that's what you get off with, that's what you get off with, okay? Okay, Tamagotchi Mill. Even your name is a rare sentence. Stops time. Jerks off everyone I'm fighting. Time resumes. They all come at once, and while they're coming, I slit their throats. Couldn't you just slit their throats while time was frozen? I had no time. You don't understand. There was time for one thing and one thing only. It was jerk time, baby. I did what I had to do. This is not the penis museum. I don't know where you thought you were, but go back to La Guavga, the street, turn left, direction downtown, and walk 20 meters or 60 feet. It'll be on the same side. You can't miss it. It has a big penis logo. Sincerely, the people who work here. This is a staple. Stop coming in with your big penis memorabilia. I'm not like your boyfriend. I know how to dress. You look like a bisexual squirrel. You're not wrong. What I'm more concerned about is the hairdo you got going on. It's like an afro, but it just makes your head look longer. It looks like there's a long ass skull under there. It's really weird. Like, it looks like there's more to your forehead that you're not showing us. Lady does something terrible, abuses her pet. I didn't want to say it out loud. And got only 14 weeks jail, which is absolutely abhorrent. What do you think should happen? I hope she shits out pineapples permanently. Doesn't sound like fun. I think that's a good punishment. That sounds like absolute agony. Talk to this guy more for ideas. Well, put me in a tree and call me a cicada, because I'm about to fucking scream. Well, about what, Davey? That's a very specific thing. I like this. This subreddit's already proven to be a hoot. I love these people and their fantastic use of the English language. I want to wax pussies for a living, but I'm scared I'm gonna eat one and get fired. Bro, you are just making sure the menu looks nice. You are not trying to get a sample. That is... You're simply cleaning the menu. You are sorry, boss, I was eating coochie on the job. You callow youths, who think in your innocence that the memes come and go. You are tepid fools who still smell of milk. Sorry, did Shakespeare get reborn and post this on Reddit? What am I reading? Hey, I found these guys clinging onto each other. Is this normal?
oh, it's sex. I was holding sex.
Nice, dude, nice. Orange juice is the superior beverage because it makes your tongue feel like you ate a bunch of ants, which reminds me of my childhood when I would put ants in my mouth and eat them, except this time it tastes good too.
Hey, OP, I think you're probably allergic to citrus. Is this not what OJ is supposed to make your tongue feel like? Every time I tell someone about my potato allergy, they go, oh, that sucks. I can't imagine not eating fries and mashed potatoes. And I'm like, oh, rest assured, neither God nor the devil himself could stop me from trebucheting hot spoonfuls of starchy, face-swelling, throat-itching good shit into my dumb-as-hell gaping potato receptacle.
Damn. What a sentence. Kramer, I'm still not over the fact that you thought the potato sweats were a thing.
I simply assumed you're all willing to suffer for our passion.
Did you know that if your mouth itches when you eat kiwis, it's not from the hairs left over on the fruit after you peel it? I didn't until I was about 26 or so. Confusingly, pineapple is supposed to feel like that, though. The damn thing is attempting to digest you right back. Well, numb lips are not part of the intended experience of eating peanut butter, apparently. Hey, are we just gonna ignore the part where OP says they ate ants? I feel like in all the fun about talking about our allergies, we glossed over the fact that OP ate ants. You know, a relationship should be 50-50. I'm bringing to Sweden with my friends for a pagan midsummer festival, and you burn me alive inside of a giant bear. That's all I'm saying. That could be a movie. Oh, what the fuck now? My knee too? My fucking skeleton's in a mutiny and I don't like it. Oh, it's time to hatch from your shells. Oh, what you talking about, Harvey? How are people so good at imposter and Among Us? Like, they tell an unbelievable and concise 4-page story on how they're such a good person and everybody claps, then I'm over here getting flustered from 7 callouts thrown at me, which would ultimately lead me to the galactic void. Hey, look, man, it's the way of the game. If you sus, you sus. Shaving my full pussy to meet a guy in the park for a socially distanced coffee date. You can never be too prepared. The average child learns the truth about Santa at the age of 8. Reality is often disappointing. At what age do they learn the same truth about God? Depends on the time of death, man. Jeremy, are you telling me God is also not real? What the hell, man? So the Pope is just, what, cosplaying God? That's right. My theory is that Santa is actually Jesus Christ. Once a year, just checking out on everybody. Seeing a dude feeling his girl up in the Waffle House line into my peripheral. She's uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. The waffles are uncomfortable. The employees don't care though. They see it every day. Because in the house of the waffle, you never know what's gonna happen next. Bro, you can crop it. That will not stop my weaponized autism from finding out that you're a filthy reposter. Sorry, you weaponized what? Huh? What did you weaponize and how did you do it? I accidentally vacuumed my tit. My titties are the itty bitty kind, but like I had a kid and breastfed for a bit, so they're also stretchy and dangly when I bend over. Baby and I were vacuuming when I was using the hose attachment. I wasn't paying attention for a second and my sad and tired tortilla tata went right into the vacuum. To say I was surprised would be an understatement. Okay, so how far were you bending over? There's a lot I'm confused at here. I gotta understand how you even, tortilla tata, lol. But I'm failing to understand how you vacuumed a titty. Is it like taffy? How far was it stretched? You got short arms, man. Actually, I'm lanky as hell and could maybe reach the basket standing, but my point still stands. You know what they say about a guy with short arms, though? He has a third testicle with independent thought and a desire to kill? No, just me. Okay. Bro, she just unha-ha'd my post. What? Unha-ha. Dog, I'm fucking crying. She unha-ha'd me, dude. I'm in the unha-ha zone. Dude, I swear, these people are more worried about the spread of gay than they are about the spread of COVID-19. Just put in a butt plug and wear a mask, for God's sake. You want to get rid of both. Ain't gonna get the gay spread, ain't gonna get the COVID spread. I'm assuming that's how they think it works. I already do it, but just for fun. Dude, I can already tell I'm gonna spend 99% of my time in the strip clubs with the Mox girls looking at their 8K butthole textures. Can't wait for Cyberpunk. My soulmate is somewhere out there, with the windows cracked to let the cool, crisp fall air in, wrapped in a cardigan while stirring a pot of homemade soup as a true crime podcast plays. I can't wait to find you, you beautiful, autumnal, cozy, twisted, pumpkin-spiced bitch. I can't wait to find you. I was 7. Mom said, don't use that knife to cut the orange. I used that knife to cut the orange. Things I learned. Orange juice and a wound sting, but not as much as the knowledge you can't. But not as much as the knowledge you can't go crying to your mom. Yeah, dude. You can't go to your mom. You don't want to look like an O.J. Wimpson. Wow. O.J. Wimpson. Good lord. Yeah, dating a skinny guy is cool until you roll down the window on the freeway and he's flat like a McDonald's napkin. Third one I've lost like that. There is no punctuation here, so I'm gonna read this as it's typed. Etymology of government means mind control. Religion means thwart from forward progress. They need our permission to enslave us. Vanquish the NWO. No more unnecessary suffering. Goddamn. He didn't even put a period at the end of it. He's still going. He just that's where he accidentally pressed send and he didn't want to edit it out of pride. You think street people understand what a mammal is? 100 years of animation have taught us that no. Listen, they'll tell me to take a biology class because I'm trans, then turn around and put tits on a duck. Hey, listen. Sometimes it be like that when you're putting titties on a duck. When the giant sunflower lady told Mr. Tumnus to hoover up Paddington, it made me sad. What? Can you elaborate? He edited this comment, so clearly there was a draft. Bed looks comfy ass. It really isn't, to be honest. but it's a bed, so I'm happy. Oh, look at Mr. Fancy Pants, whose bed doubles as a bed over here. What other domestic debris resides in your domicile, you sick bastard? A couch? The couch is basically a cousin of the bed. You're out of control with all those sleeping options. And you can't forget the floor. That's why I tore all my carpet off. Hardwood only. Sure, carpet seems innocent, but it's basically like bedding lingerie. Someone sits down, feels comfortable. Next thing you know, there's people you don't even know asleep on the living room floor. Unacceptable. I won't allow my floor to seduce my guests with seductive plush carpet. Defeat the boss, the Babylon. Lay him to rest in his womb tomb. His zygote zap is just too strong for one player to handle. Look out for his zygote zap. Your only weapon of choice is a coat hanger. Walkie-talkie skyscraper melts Jaguar car parts. That is certainly a headline. Find out more, please. You know, I have a scar on my forearm from a weaponized paper airplane I taped razor blades to and launched it with a rubber band. That is science. And the difference between science and fucking around is whether or not you write it down. That's life. That's facts, kids. Would you dismiss the wise words of a sage simply because their face was scarred or otherwise disfigured? I think not. And yet you engage in just this type of prejudice. when you ignore my opinions on vaccines simply because my profile picture is a busty minion. There was no way you knew where this that threw me. That was a sharp left turn. Voldemort has a cloaca. Changed my mind. Thanks. You just reminded me that I already knew what a bird's cloaca was. Yeah, do you know? Imagine spending $70,000 on your hair and ending up with a fucked up rat's nest of cotton candy spaghetti piss mop bullshit on top of your big dumb pumpkin head. Couldn't be me. Man wielding needle robs store of ice cream. It's a man armed with a needle and carrying a blue suitcase. Well, I mean, it happened in Battery Park, so what do you think was gonna happen? You know? Battery Park, where you come to batter. Sure, that's not where you go to. My dick literally twitches every time I see you. I can't even scroll through the tail without being turned on. It just throbs and instantly starts to drip cum. That's fucking terrifyingly creepy. It has a mind of its own when it comes to you. Blessing and a curse. Anyway, respond to my DM. I'm looking for feet pics. Melania is pregnant. We're nuking North Korea to reveal the gender. Donald Trump, you shouldn't have. Man. Love big reveals like that. There is a small child being ejaculated out of that ass penis. You gotta do something about it. Does that mean Thanos' dick is just a giant Jolly Rancher? You bet it is, dog. You fucking bet it is. Romanian mayor wins election 2 weeks after COVID-related death. Let's go. That's like when you die first in Among Us, but the rest of your team pulls through to win the game. And that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, sewer rats. If you did, leave a like down below and comment which subreddit you want to see covered in the future. This is a really fun one to cover and something that I didn't even know existed. This is gonna be another reminder to subscribe for more Reddit content every single day. And if you want to follow Pan and I, the links will be down in the description below. And I'll see you back in the sewer next time with another Reddit video.